Hi, Dad.
Oh, hello, Gabe.
How you doing today?
I'm well.
Awesome. Me too.
Well, we're here to talk about Emma, the latest Jane Austen version.
Emma, they're here!
Emma, you should not make matches. Whatever you say always comes to pass.
I promise to make none for myself, Papa.
Mr. Frank Churchill, it's Woodhouse. I'm sick of England.
You do? Have you heard the choicest piece of gossip that has settled the tongues of the village of Fame?
With whom will you dance?
It is always the lady's right to decide on the degree of acquaintance.
It's exactly as I planned.
Is this not pleasant?
Adaptation.
Oh, yes, there's many of them.
Yes, I remember the Gwyneth Paltrow from 1996.
Yeah, and Clueless, with Alicia Silverstone, 1995. That's, very updated version, high school girl.
I doubt many people know that's an adaptation of Emma. I didn't know that.
Well, yeah, you have to have some literature background, It's 1815, I think she wrote this. And, in some ways she was well ahead of her time. She was giving a perspective of the lady's point of view of a somewhat rich, educated, likable, but...
Is she really likable? I mean, she has her redeeming qualities. She's definitely a well-rounded character, not two-dimensional, but she's cold, she's manipulative, she's selfish.
Sure of herself, yeah.
Yeah, and she has a moment where she is humbled and she redeems herself, but she's not the nicest person.
But she means well. Mm-hmm. Only because she knows better than anybody else until she finds out that's not true.
Right.
Yeah. So the actual style of this film I really liked. It was framed. It was right down to detail.
Oh yeah, definitely. The attention to detail, the costumes, the cinematography, the color scheme.
Yes.
All of the above.
The art, and the way it is framed. You don't see a camera pan. You see the picture, the exterior shot. You see the outside of a house. And then you see the people moving by. You don't see the camera move with the people. It's always framed like a Wes Anderson movie, sort of.
Right, okay.
But 1815, Wes Anderson. And a lot of pink and a lot of white.
Yeah.
Very feminine.
Elaborate costumes. That's one thing that really stood out to me was the attention to detail, like you said.
Yes, but there was also, you got to see their backsides a couple times, too.
Oh, that's true.
Yes, which I thought was made them more human.
Yeah.
Why they threw that in, I don't know, but I liked it.
Of course you did.
I just thought it added a contrast to the prim and properness. Mm-hmm. They were real people.
I really enjoyed the actors. I thought Bill Nighy, the father, was one of my favorite things. He was comic relief, kind of a hypochondriac.
Yes.
Every time he was on screen, there was some comic relief, and he didn't even have to say much. It was just like a look or something, and it was comedy.
Well, yes, but he picked up on things between his daughter, whom he loved, and the neighbor. Remember all the screams?
Oh, yes. There's a breeze by my knees.
Yeah. But also when she's obviously been slighted or hurt, and she's in the hallway by the window where she would hide. Right. And he comes, and there's no dialogue for a moment. He sits. And then later on she does something to kind of reprieve herself, And it must have been something from him to tell her what to do. And you don't know. It's just his character permeates every scene he's in.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's one of the great British character actors, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And funny.
I also really liked Johnny Flynn as George Knightley.
Oh.
He was phenomenal.
Yeah, well, he was one of the most redeeming characters in the story, so he had a great role. And again, it was through his observations that you glean some hope for Emma, because he obviously cared for her.
Right.
The odd sensibility, a comedy of manners, and the trying to manipulate romance in that age,
Right.
which is what Emma was attempting.
Yeah, she's attempting to be a matchmaker with her acquaintances.
And she sure messed up.
She failed.
Yes, and it came back to bite her.
Yeah. To be honest, I was slightly bored at the beginning of the movie. It took me a while to get into it, but once I did, it progressively got better.
Well, I enjoyed the film pretty much from the get-go, although early on it was setting itself up. You know, introducing the characters, introducing his overall style and vision. It was enjoyable, but you gotta allow yourself the opportunity to enjoy it. You know, don't go in thinking you're gonna be blown away by some big action scene early, you know. Because it's subtle. And it's all about the subtleties. And you gotta pay attention and allow yourself to fall into it, as any really well-crafted film should be. So you're a better movie lover now after seeing it.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's my boy.
I actually, like I said, I was bored in the beginning, but I left happy, pleased. I enjoyed the story, I enjoyed the actors, I enjoyed many aspects of this film, and I do recommend it. I think it's a good movie.
So we've broadened my son's enjoyment of quality film.
Hey, what movie should we do next? You were saying maybe a classic film, maybe Quiet Man or something. I want to know if anybody out there would like, what movie would you like to see us review? Is there an old classic movie that you'd like to see us
We want to do some of those. Quiet Man, John Wayne, Maureen O'Hara, Victor McLaughlin, John Ford directed, Irish, great movie. And my dad's favorite film. You know, it's what I'd like to do. What would you like us to do? There's a million of them.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share this video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time. So, thanks a lot.
Cheerio.